let me show you how to change a tractor tire on a 28-inch wheel on a farm tractor. Mine happens to be a Ford 801. I don't have any tools. I got basic tools. My tire irons and everything are at the farm, so I'm using what I can find, and this is what I have here. I'm using. I just found this one. That's in a toolbox over there. But I put this the first the first part of the tire in, with just some tools here and this thing right, and this small little gizmo right here. Now, the key to putting the tire on the wheel is you have to have the bead of the tire inside the wheel well. Now, what does that mean? Okay, if you look right here, it's 28 inches from this tire right here is 28 inches across from here to there. Okay, so this bead right here is 28 inches. I mean, this rim right here is 28 inches, and the sidewall sits right here. So in order to get the tire on, the first part of the tire, the first part of the tire has to be below this this ridge right here. See that ridge? It has to be down in here, okay? It has to be in there. You're not going to be able to get this bead on if the opposite side of this tire is over here on this side, and if it's sitting on top of the lip right here and not in this valley, which, as you can see, is about an inch, right? Inch below the actual top. So this is 28 inches right here, and this down here is probably 24 inches, maybe, right? Somewhere around, or 28 inches, probably 26 inches down here. So in order to get this tire on, you've got to have this, the opposite side. Let's say this is the opposite side. It's got to be in here, in this probably 25 inches right in here on this part right here. And then you've got to manipulate the tire. And I'm using my boots right here. You want to make sure you have some. You want to protect your ankles because you're dealing with steel. And the tire weighs 150 pounds, and the rim weighs about 60 pounds. And the inner rim or inner wheel weighs about 66 pounds. So altogether, this thing weighs about 300 pounds. Okay. Now, this is the way I'm doing it. And this kind of work is very dangerous. Farming is one of the most dangerous professions there is. Okay, so you could really get hurt if you could get hurt. You could die. Okay, and this is not a conventional. This is not a standard way to change a tractor tire. You want to take it to a tire shop. Back to this real quick. So you want to have that tire bead in the valley, in the trough of the wheel. And this is any wheel. It could be a car tire too. Okay, they're all designed the same. So you get that in there. Now what I'm doing now is I used 3-inch landscape bricks to raise the tire up because I want this bottom lip. If you look down here, I don't want that 28-inch bead touching up here on top. Because if it's on top, I'm not going to be able to get that upper bead in. There's no way, it's not going to work. Now I've got 4-inch bricks right now to hold it up high because I was putting the inner tube in. Okay, but I'm going to transition to these. I'm going to take these out and put these down here to bring the tire lower because it's going to be pretty hard to get that bead in the wheel with it, you know, 1 inch above the actual rim. Okay, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to transition lower, and notice how it's 1 inch. This is a 1x1. This will be just enough to hold the this bead just above the set point right here, the wheel, because this bead sits on this wheel right here, so it'll hold it down low. It'll raise the tire up high. You can see right here. Hang on. You see that right there? It's gonna raise it up high, and you know there's a curve on the sidewall, so it should, see that right there? It should bring it up right around there, and then I can just work it around, work this bead around. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this Armor All, and I'm going to coat all around here, make it real slick with the Armor All, so that I can push the tire on. So I'm going to start like right around here and work my way around, and probably finish up right here. The last of the, you know, the hardest part to put in will be right here. Okay. All right. And I've got the tube way down here low on this side. Tube's like almost on the bottom, so it's dropping down. So this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to work around, and it's going to be a pain. Hi y'all, I just got done measuring my temperature. Okay, so anyways, look, here's what I'm talking about. Okay, I just happen to use, I used these two in the beginning, and I just stored that one there. But you want the opposite side on the inner wheel, on the very bottom, right in here. Okay, now you can see where I laid down the bricks, or the 1x4s. And I've got this opposite side right here, all the way in the inner wheel. I stepped on it with my foot like this. Okay, and I pushed it in. See that? I pushed it in because I want it in there, so that I'd be able to come over here and hopefully step on it. I'm holding this camera right here trying to do the video, which is very dangerous. But y'all get the point. Let's see if I can get that in there. Oh, here we go. See that? I got it in there. Okay, now it's in there. Okay. Now you got to make sure that the inner tube isn't pinched. And the only way you're going to find out is by airing it up.